Hello everyone, and welcome to the trim command. As you can see, our completed geometry is on the left hand side and our geometry is on the right hand side. So the goal here is to mimic the geometry on the left hand side to the right hand side. So let's get started. Come up to the top and select Edit and hover over Trim Break and select Trim Break Extend. From here we are going to focus on these buttons up at the top here, and we're going to use them all in a different way. So the first one here, we only have one entity really, so come up to the top and select Trim One Entity. Now what I really like about Mastercam is that you can select the line that you want to trim or extend to, and if you highlight over the other line here, before you even click anything, you can kind of get a glimpse of what it's going to look like. So you could see that it's going to extend the line up to touch this line, and you'll notice there's a plus button. That's where the trim is actually going to start to take place. So I'm going to select this line here. Once this is done, I'm going to go Trim To Entity. As you can see, there are two separate entities here. I'm going to select this line down here, and when I hover over this line here, again you'll notice that the plus sign indicates where the trim is happening. The dotted lines indicate the material that's going to be removed, or the geometry lines that are going to be removed when I click this line here. Contrary to that, I can hover over these lines and see what it's going to trim, but that would be incorrect for this specific example. So come over to this line and select down here. Change your trim to 3 entities up at the top. Now this is important, and this is important that you do it the way that I'm doing it. So you select this line first, select this line second, and hover over this line to trim it correctly. If you don't do it in that order, it won't trim like this. If you go from the left hand side to the top to the right hand side, it won't trim like this specifically. So just ensure that you select this line first, this line second, and then this line third. Come up to the top and select the divide key. Now this is the most favorite kind of button that people use, as you can just basically hover over things and whatever is dotted, it gets deleted. Now this does have its pros and its cons. One of its cons would be that it doesn't actually join any of the lines together. So if you guys did any of our training exercises with Analyze Chain, and we used the divide key to clean up that extra line that wasn't attaching to the other line, it wouldn't actually join the two lines together, and it would still be a broken entity. So this does have its pros and its cons, just be aware of that. It is easy to use, which is why people enjoy it, but at the same token it doesn't necessarily join the two lines together. And the final one is the Trim to Point. So just grab this Trim to Point button up here. We're going to select this line, and as a reference we're going to use this point here in order to trim to extend our line. And again, before we select this point here, we could see the length of the line is going to be increased significantly, if not double. So just select this line here, and once this is done, select OK.